Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to take a look at the Transformers Legacy Wave 3 figures. Now, before we continue on, if you guys already seen the last video that I did for the Transformers Legacy, go right ahead and check it out. I don't remember which one is the last video. Also, before anyone's going to ask, I already did a separate video on these two right there, so if you guys actually want to go check my playlist of the Transformers Legacy, go right ahead and check it out. So, I'm just going to cover up the rest of the Wave 3 figures because it was shown in the San Diego Comic-Con for this year, and I've been waiting for it until like the fully photo get revealed, like full HD, like what we have right now. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna start it off with something small, then we're gonna start off something big. So it was shown today at the Hasbro Pulse live stream for the Transformers series. So yeah. So let's starting off with one of the core class figure, which is, forgot the name of it. I think his name is Bombburst. Oh yeah. Let's get this out of the way. They are gonna be releasing the Kingdom core class Soundwave. So if you guys miss out on getting Soundwave for the Kingdom series, you have a chance to getting and then Legacy series. So if anyone's gonna ask, no, I'm not gonna get it because I already got it. So what's okay? Bombburst. That's the name of that core class figure. So if you guys don't know who Bombburst is, if you guys are actually new for this, Bombburst is one of the original Pretender characters from Transformers G1. Like Iguanus and Skullgrin, which I already did a review on Iguanus, and I will take a look at Skullgrin at the moment. Bombburst is part of the Decepticon Pretenders. You can open it up to reveal the Cybertronian character, and they can transform and they can fight alongside with the Pretender shell. So that's actually pretty cool. Sorry. And now we have Bombburst, what he looks like in his robot mode, and holy shit, he actually looks pretty good. The dark gray, the different shade of white that he have. I think this is off-white. A little bit of hints of red you can see in the arms, but he got red in the chest. Some light blue on his ears, but the rest of the light blue is everywhere in the back and the kibble. Looks actually pretty cool. To be honest with you, he's actually not that bad as a core class figure, as a 21st century pretender, but he's actually not a pretender, so yeah. I think the last time we saw this figure, I think it was during the Power of the Primes Megatronus. Unfortunately, I don't actually have that alongside with the others, so if I will probably find one in the future soon if I look enough to find one. The only accessory it comes with is this melee weapon. I actually don't know what his weapon is, but he also does have his two-sided blaster, so it is also an accessory, so don't make sure to lose this. Vehicle mode, on the other hand, is a Cybertronian jet, which, to be honest with you, this actually looks pretty good. And the melee weapon that he have, you can actually weapon source, and he can actually be the front gun right there, alongside with the other two guns that he have, which actually looks pretty good. And I'm not gonna lie to you, his Cybertronian vehicle mode, the jet, looks amazingly well. Like, you can barely see any color scheme that he have in a robot mode. You just see like all this blue right there. So I actually love this one. I think I'm gonna get this figure when it get released. So yeah. But if enough about that, let's actually get on with the deluxe class. So let's actually starting off with, I am going to do a separate video. I know this has been like old, but I forgot to do one, so I do apologize for that. I want to save this for last for the deluxe class. So let's starting off with this one, the deluxe class Autobot Point Blank with Autobot Peacemaker. So Point Blank, holy crap. Now, if you guys don't know who this character is, this is one of the original Target Master characters from G1. And if you guys don't know what Target Master is, Target Master are a specialized team of Cybertronians for Autobots that Decepticon have Nebula characters turn into weapons. Well, guns. So yes. And if you guys remember during the Siege era, we have some Target Master, well, they're called Battle Master. Now we have Target Masters in the 21st century. And I think this is Point Blank. I might have to check. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is point blank, so I may, yeah, I'm right. So enough about that. Let's actually, I went too far. Okay, here we go. So point blank robot mode looks amazingly well. The red, light blue, and black looks pretty good. There are actually no robot kibble getting away for interfering of our articulation. Look, I am actually liking the front vehicle, the front part of the vehicle as his shoulder armor. This actually looks pretty good. Um, he looks like he does not have any wrist articulation, but I may not sure. Head sculpt on the other hand looks great. What else? There's actually no issue with this figure, well, minus the lack of paint of it, which just kind of sucks. Peacemaker on the other hand, yeah, this figure, this little Target Master needs some paint. Yeah, he also doesn't look like he doesn't have any much articulation to the arms, and of course nothing for the legs because the legs are together. They had and the part of the transformation of his gun mode. Speaking of which, his gun mode looks pretty good, and also don't lose this accessories. His point blanker accessories is his little partner Peacemaker. So if you actually lose it, you're completely screwed. Damn, this actually looks pretty good. Even looking closely, on the other hand, looks great. I know a lot of people is gonna complain about the chest piece is clear and you can see the rest of the robot part of it. I don't care of it. I don't mind. It's showing off. Vehicle mode, on the other hand, his vehicle mode I think is representing a sports car, which looks actually pretty good. A Cybertronian sports car, and you can actually weapon store his little partner right there in the back. On the top of it right here looks amazingly good. Back of and the rest of the vehicle mode without his partner looks so good. No robot kibble showing off. Like it's like the best thing that Hasbro designed. Packaging on the other hand looks amazingly well. You can see the artwork right here, Point Blanker and Peacemaker. Point Blank and Peacemaker. Why am I saying Point Blanker? Like I'm so sorry. This actually looks pretty good. Back of the packaging right here, he could transform into 17 step, and his little partner he could transform into 2-step. So that is actually pretty cool. And of course, side by side right here. And of course, right here, and the robot mode. So yeah. So that pretty much for Point Blank and Peacemaker. So that is actually pretty good. I'm probably trying to get him. I may not sure because I'm trying to focus in on getting the Motor Master Combiner, so yeah. Let's start it off with Crankcase, who is one of the original characters from G1, which also is a Duocon, special team of Decepticons. You can flip up guns on the vehicle in robot mode. Now, Crankcase is a repaint and a heavy retool of Legacy Skits, which is going to be the same issue with this figure. And what I mean is the hollowness on his legs. Yep, his leg is so freaking hollow, I fucking hate it. And the rest of the figure is actually not that bad. He is a bit chunky, mostly on the chest, but he is a pretty good figure. And like I said, he's a straight repaint, a slight retool of Skids because he has the gun right there. So yeah, the black, silver, and this blue right here looks actually pretty good. I don't think he's having any problem with the articulation of the arm because of the backpack kibble that he have. And he also does comes with another gun right here that you can see, which is a 2-barrel. I think it's like a pistol or a different kind of gun. I'm not sure. And you can see right here more on his robot mode. Hasbro didn't show off that he can flip out his 2 guns on a robot mode, but I'll show you that on this one right here. Just hold on a minute. Vehicle mode on the other hand looks pretty good. I wish you could add a bit more blue to it somewhere in the side of the vehicle mode. You can see the detailing right there in the bumper right there. You can see the winch right here with the hook. Looks actually pretty good. And the vehicle mode without the weapon is actually not that bad. I wish they could paint the clips right here or make the same like the one over there. I don't know why Hasbro not doing that. So yeah. So here's the packaging. What a crankcase looks like. Looks pretty good. And of course the back of the packaging, and you can see right here the two guns that he have in the back. They could flip it out, so you could do like the classic dual cons. So that's pretty cool. He could transform into 14 step. Vehicle mode looks okay. I wish they could add some more blue on the side of the vehicle mode, and robot mode looks okay, but minus the gap on the legs is pretty disgusting, and I hate it. So that's crankcase. All these figures gonna cost about $25 because they increasing the price of it, and I actually don't like it. So I wish I could bring down the price to about $20. So please, Hasbro, do that. Alright, now we can get on with the next Pretender characters from G1, which is Skullgrin. And to be honest with you, I actually do have a Skullgrin figure, but it's the Power of the Prime version, so yeah. And now we have him in the Legacy version and the Deluxe class size. And holy shit, Skullgrin looks amazingly well. The gray with this shade of white that he have, and I think there's like a magenta color that he have. I don't know what the paint they have at the moment. He actually looks amazingly well. I think I'm gonna buy Skullgrin mostly because of the head sculpt. I love it a lot. The accessory comes with is his two blades that he have, but there's a peg right there that you can use it as a gun. So might have some options for it. So that is actually pretty good. And speaking of the options, his tank parts right here, you can use it as a gun also. So that is actually pretty good. I don't think he's having any issues with the articulation of it. Like the arms can go 360 degrees, the legs can perfectly go in and out. You can move forward and backwards. This is actually pretty good. I wish they could add some more paint to it, just in my opinion. And you can see the nice lovely head sculpt right there in the robot mode. Looks amazingly good. Vehicle mode, on the other hand, is a Cybertronian tank. I did start with Bolt Matrix showing this off, and I kind of agreed on his Cybertronian tank mode. It's actually not that pretty good. I'm sorry, but his tank mode is kind of a big meh. You could barely see the head right there and the horns on the part right there, which is not that great. But it is what it is with Hasbro design of Skullgrin, and yeah. Of course, here's the packaging what he looks like. Pretty good. Back of the packaging could transform into 20 step, and you can see right here you can have him into gun mode right there. So you have some options with it. So that's actually pretty cool. Of course, the tank mode again, but with the this is actually look pretty shitty. Oh, it looks like it has like hints of purple right there. Hold on a minute. Does it show off on the? Okay, on the product photo right here, it had this color, but down there, it had purple. So I think Hasbro kind of screwed it up on the taking a photo of the product. Yeah, they probably did. Alright, now the last deluxe class figure, which I am actually pretty excited for. Which, if you guys already know, Dead End is one of my main characters. It's one of my main mascots from this channel. The Revenge of the Phone Dead End and the Prime Dead End, but I think the other version of Dead End is also my main mascots, minus the shitty Cyberverse version, which the first one they Hasbro released, which is actually kind of shit. Deluxe class Dead End, and holy shit, I am actually happy that we finally hit. I just want to say one thing: robot mode looks amazingly good. You do have some vehicle kibble, which is the arms right here and plus the back of it. But the rest of Dead End looks amazingly well. Now he will transform on Motormaster arm right here for Menasor. And the painted sculpted detail of this figure looks great. The gray, gunmetal gray right here, and his main color scheme of this maroon color right here, I think this is maroon, looks amazing, look well. The accessory comes with this akimbo gun right here. Hasbro's just showing off one photo right here. Yeah, you can see akimbo guns right here that he have of his blaster. And the reason why there's like a gap right here, well, the reason why is this, you can actually split it and you can have it transform into his combined form. And you can see that and Hesco right there looks amazingly well. This is one of the figures that I am going to get. Vehicle mode, on the other hand, looks amazingly perfectly good. I seen the review of it. Someone did a review on Dead End. The transformation almost similar like drag strip, like the part of like you have to fold up the arms up for the vehicle mode. It is a pretty difference of the transformation of Dead End. I'm just saying one part of the transformation of it. I actually do love this vehicle mode so much. I am going to paint the hell out of this figure. Like, this is actually looks great. Here's the packaging with that it's gonna look like. Of course, he's number 3 on the list right here, so that's pretty good. He transformed into 15 step, and of course, 3 out of 5 for Minosaur Combiner. And of course, the side by side of the figure and the box right here. Oh man, I actually love the vehicle mode and the robot mode. This is the one figure that I am going to get, so yeah. Alright, now we can get it on with the last figure for Wave 3, which is Leader Class Transmetal 2 Megatron, or known as Dragon Megatron. Now, Dragon Megatron. Now, most of my friends on one of the live streams saying this is a heavy retool of Kingdom Megatron, the T-Rex version. And I think they are using some of the parts of it. I may not sure. I don't remember. I'm just like completely tired. But Megatron right here, on the other hand, Dragon Megatron looks amazingly well. The red, gold, it's shaded purple right here in the chest and the knees right here. Looks amazingly well. His robot mode looks great. The head sculpt is kind of a bit questionable. I think Bolt Matrix said his head is Gigatron from Cars Robot, which is the 2001 of Robots in Disguise, which is the Megatron. This is actually a pretty good figure. Don't know. I think the arms articulation can get in. I think the wings can get in the way of arms articulation, but I may not sure. The only accessory he comes with is this effect piece right here, which I guess you could use it as a weapon, which it doesn't not make any sense. But the rest of the figure looks amazingly well. Compared to the original Transmetal 2 Megatron and with the new one, I think the new one looks much better. And his left arm has some more articulation. Like this is look at the head sculpt on the dragon. It looks so badass. And speaking of which, his beast mode is fine. Minus this down part there of the neck with this gray piece showing. Yeah, this is actually not that pretty good. By the way, the effect piece right here, you could actually plug into the mouth. But I wish it comes with 2 effect pieces. Like if you guys remember the episode, he shoot out fire and plus he shoot out ice. So yeah, you can see the wings right here fully expand. Holy shit, this actually looks pretty good. Back of the packaging right here, he could transform into 33 steps. I think we already seen the packaging right here, and also you can see they're using the Transformer Prime Predacon logo right here instead of using the actual Predacon logo from Beast Wars. So yeah, and you can see the same symbol right here. I think a lot of people are gonna have like a complaint about it, but to me, I actually don't give a shit. And I actually love the artwork of the box right there. And of course, the box and the figure next to it, Beast Mode. I think this is like the CGI model of it, and the robot mode. So yeah. Overall, their Wave 3 figures are actually pretty good. I actually do highly recommend it to get is Beast Wars Inferno, Armada Starscream, Dead End, and Skullgrin, and Transmetal 2 Megatron. But what do you guys think in the comments down below? Which figure do you guys actually going to get for the Legacy, for Wave 3? Anyways, you guys, I'm going to end this right here. So have fun, stay safe, and I'm out.
Change the world. My final message.